Hey guys, so I ain't doing a normal intro or outro or anything today. Today's gonna be a little bit more of a story, kinda. Um, Today I'm gonna explain to y'all how what the fuck just happened with Minecraft? The fuck? What? Anyway, today I'm gonna be explaining how I came out to my parents and how I'm still trying to. Um, well, first off, I was in middle school, I think. Yeah, I was in middle school, and I already knew that I was something, because by this point I had I think it was a girlfriend. I think I was with some romantic partner, and I wanted to tell my mom, and I didn't know how. So, I went to this little, Boys and Girls Club type of thing, and while I was going there, my plan was to tell my mom as she was dropping me off. Like, as I was leaving the car, I'd be like, "Hey mom, I'm gay. Peace." But that didn't really go as I had hoped, so that never really happened. I told my already out and gay sister that I was pansexual, and she supported me. As much as she could, she supported me. And that made me really fucking happy. Fucking dude, fuck right off. And he's gone. I'm gonna go kill his egg. Anyway, but she was really supportive of the entire fucking thing. Oh, that's me? Okay. She's really supportive with everything and with me telling my mom. So, one day while I was sitting on the couch, this still pisses me off just a little bit though. I was sitting on the couch talking to my mom and my sister that I had told, Des, who again, already gay, already out. She's a full-blown lesbian. I told her, and we were sitting on the couch, and then my mom, was sitting in between us. You're dead now. Anyway, so we were sitting on the couch, and my sister kinda outed me, in a way. Sitting on the couch, and she said, "Hey, you got something to tell mom?" I'm like, shut the fuck up. I didn't want to tell her. And it was a little too late for that, because Kat was out of the bag. She said, "Hey, you got something you want to tell mom?" My mom looked at me. I'm like, I'm pansexual. She said, "Okay." And I thought that was it. I thought I was so relieved. And I was kind of wrong. Because one of the days when I'm coming back home from school, with my mom, we're just talking, chilling, doing what we do. And I started talking to her about being pansexual and these other partners that I might like, so I could finally talk to her about it. And as I was saying that I was pansexual to her, she said, "No, you're not pansexual. That means that you like to fuck dead things." I'm like, "What?" What? She said, I didn't know how to react to that. Because how the fuck do you react to that? So I just let it be, let her think what she thought. Eventually she did understand what it meant and understand what everything was going on. And everything was fine. And then in like eighth grade, I started to realize that I was more than just pansexual. I realized that I was a demigirl, which basically means that I go by she, they pronouns. And I realized that I was demisexual, which basically just means that I'm not a whore, and I only want to have sexual attraction with someone that I really care about. Yeah, and then thank goodness that block was there. But, yeah, I started to realize that I was that, and I wanted to, again, tell my mom what was going on. And because I was already out, I didn't think much of it, and I didn't really know how to tell her, because I was already out and about and saying this shit every now and then and every here and there. So I really didn't know how to bring it up, so I just asked my sister to give me some flags, and I hung those things everywhere in my room. It is all over my windows, all over everything. It is over my bed. It is everywhere. So I got those, and then I realized that my name, my birth name, is Bailey, and for me that just really didn't fit with my new pronouns anymore. So I really wanted to try to change my name or come up with another name to go by. So I asked my mom one day while we were in the car, and I asked her, you're dead. Okay. So I asked her, I want to go by a new nickname. What do you think I should go by? And she came up with the name Lee. And Lee is also the name of one of my favorite characters in my favorite movie, which I was more than happy to go by. I absolutely loved that. I'm A-okay with it. A-okay with that name. Couldn't be happier with that fucking name. And you're dead. I couldn't be happier with that name. I was fine with it. I was happy with it. And so, talk to my mom. Do that, whatever. So I started going by that name with literally everything. Like, I wish I was kidding. I went with that name with everything. Oh, where's the yellow? Okay, it's over there. It's my gamer tag, it's my YouTube channel, it's my name in my school's board. Like, everyone knows me as Lee. And it's been like that for a while. My sisters call me Lee. My friends call me Lee. Everyone calls me Lee. Except for my parents. Which started to bug me a bit, you know, because it took me so long to get that name. It took me so long to want to find out what name was really mine. And so I tried a few different things to try and get my parents to call me Lee. None of them really worked too well. I refused to answer them unless they call me Lee, which they just got mad about and started yelling at me, which I'm like, yeah, nope, I ain't dealing with that shit. I don't want to get yelled at every 2 minutes. Time to kill this motherfucker. But, so I didn't want to keep getting yelled at, and I also really did not want to keep being called Bailey. I wanted my own name. I wanted Lee to be what everyone would call me. I wanted that name to be mine, because as for me, I am seeing Bailey as my dead name. It is my dead name. I don't go by it anymore. I don't want to go by it ever. again. But yeah, no, it is my dead name. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. It is my dead name. I don't want to be called Bailey anymore. So I wanted to try and get my parents to start calling me Bailey. I tried so many different things. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Got it. Okay. But this like past week, my mom finally snapped about it. Me and my younger sister, Chase, and my mom were out cleaning our pool in my backyard. And while we were cleaning it, my mom kind of snapped at me and said, it's your birth name, she can call you that, your sisters can call you that. Just because it's a nickname that you go by with your friends doesn't mean that your sisters can't call you it. I'm like, the fuck? What? I was confused and just kind of a little bit baffled, so I didn't know what to say, so I just stayed quiet. But I genuinely really want my parents to start recognizing me as Lee and not the sweet little Bailey that they grew up with that always listened to them and everything. I don't want to deal with that shit still. I want to have my identity. I want to have my life. I want to be able to choose what happens and what name I go by. Especially because I don't consider myself Bailey anymore. It's a dead name. I don't like that name anymore. So, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my parents to start calling me. That's always going to be a thing I'm going to be struggling with, I guess. Because, again, like I said, they really don't like me being called Lee. Oh, you're a sneaky motherfucker, aren't you? I have a diamond sword too, that's not good. I'm dead, yeah. But I'm still struggling to get them to call me Lee and everything. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do at this point. I realized I never actually like fully came out as a demigirl to my parents, but I can't. It's difficult in my house to like fully come out as something, I guess. It's not the easiest, and because I never really came out on my own terms in the first place, I don't really know what to do. So I'm kind of lost in this kind of situation. One, I'm done being called Lee. Two, I want my parents to be able to realize that I'm not that kid anymore. I want them to start using my pronouns, getting them to use my name. I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried so much stuff, but I genuinely don't know. It's getting to the point where it's like genuinely starting to like hurt when they call me Bailey. I thought I could live with it for a while, but I can't anymore. It's becoming too much. I genuinely don't. So making this, trying to see if my parents. I'll try and have my sister send it because I ain't sending that shit myself. Fuck that. Because I need them to recognize me for who I am. Who they remember me by or who they raised me as. I need them to recognize me as we. But that's becoming a little bit more of an issue. Actually, now thinking about it, my parents never really said that they accepted me. Because my mom just said, oh, that means they like to fuck other people. And then my dad never said anything about it. Like, ever. And then my mom just never brought it up again, and just nothing. It was so dead, and don't really know how to describe it. It was just a thing that happened, which kind of hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of hurt. I complain about it. He's going for there. I'm gonna go for this dude. And you're fucked. You were fucked. But yeah, that's my coming out story and my current position right now. I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. I've tried so many different things to get them to notice me as me and not that little fucking girl. You're dead. I'm lost. So if y'all can give me any fucking advice or anything, please do. Cause I'm done. I'm done trying. I can't keep going like this. Oh, you fucking sneaky ass fucking whore of a bitch. Fuck you. If y'all got any sort of advice or anything, please help me. I've given up. I've given up with this shit. I don't know what to do anymore. It's not easy with my parents trying to talk about your feelings. Because the last few times I've tried to talk to them about my feelings, I was threatened to be put in a mental hospital. So I've given up trying to talk to my parents about anything, really. Because there's no point anymore. There's genuinely no point. It's to the point where I'm trying my hardest to make sure my little sister can have someone to talk to, as in me and my other older sisters. And me and my other sisters, we talk all the time about it, and we try and figure stuff out. But again, it's not that easy. Where the fuck is this dude going? Okay, I can get... Oh wait, it's overpowered. Okay. So, for the rest of this game, I am gonna be done talking about that shit. And, actually be trying to win. So, enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I'm gonna still be, like, timing in and saying stuff about it, because I don't... There's not much else to say, but there's just so much more to say, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't think that makes sense, but it does in my mind. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna end the video here, actually. Yeah, if y'all got any advice for me, I would love it. I don't know what to do anymore. Peace out.